Hey guys. So I am way behind in my videos. I was so excited because I ended up getting a new camera and I just got so busy with work, and it has been, I don't know, it's just there's not enough hours in the day, and it has been so difficult to just post content and film in general. So when I went into my YouTube, I was shocked to see that I had surpassed the 500 subscribers. So I was so excited that I figured, you know what, let me do a quick Hoya tour, because I'm always talking about it and I don't do it. So that's what we're gonna do it. That's what I'm gonna do today. It's gonna be super quick. I'm not gonna move the plants around. I have too many to move around, and I'm hoping to get all of them. It's gonna be weird angles because my house is a mess and I'm embarrassed. And on top of that, I've been, cleaning closets and just trying to get a lot of donations out there. So without further ado, let's get started. So I decided that we're gonna start on my IKEA cabinet. I don't have that many here, so this should not take very long. Let's see. So here we have Hoya Lugardeniana, and this one, let me turn it around. So that one, I ended up importing that one, and this is the newest leaf, and it's more than double the size of the original ones. Let's see, we have Miss Meredithii. I hope you can see it. This is the newest leaf, and it's so wonky. It's kind of driving me crazy. And then it has this huge tendril. Okay. Behind that, let me move. I did an unboxing with this one. Then we have that one, which is, I believe it's Pseudo Littoralis. Next to that is Miss Parasitica. Then Miss Latifolia. Those leaves. That's the new one. It's so splashy. Miss Bilobata. Let's see. Let's put this back. I have my little serpents, which is a cutie. This is an Australis tenuips. That one, it's always like a struggle. This one, it's a cutting, and it's a Pseudogoensis. And I have different cuttings that I'm propagating at the moment. Miss Lugardeniana and Miss Putzii, which I ended up unboxing recently, and it has a brand new leaf. Let's see. Down here, I have Miss Chelsea. She had spider mites. I ended up getting this one from Coco Ranch, and I realized yesterday that infected several ones. So all the plants in this section, I spray for spider mites. Then I have Miss Graffitii, and these two new leaves. These are two new leaves. These are the little original ones. I have this really, really, really sad Hoya Thomsoni white, and this was just such a small cutting. I have Miss Mathilde, and she's so splashy. Look at that. Half a moon. So beautiful. I have Miss Erythrina, which those leaves are just looking amazing. Let's see. And again, the weird angles. So I have Miss Linearis, which she's quite long. She just keeps going. Let me see any other. Oh yeah, I have Miss Hoya Minivel right there, and let me see. So the mini bell is actually super cute, and look how the leaves come out. It's like black. And then behind that I have a tricolor. Let's see, anything else here? Oh yes, I do have Miss, what's your name? Ovavara. Yes, my Ovavara. And then up here I have a little propagation of the Carnosa green. Now I'm gonna keep taking you to the other side. Let's see, do I have any Hoyas here? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so these are just little cuttings of the Hoya Crimson Princess. Let's see, back here I have a Publicalyx. Let's see, over here I have an Australis. And then what I did is I ended up doing a little cutting so that I can start getting my plants to be just slightly, you know, larger. And let me pause for a second while I open the terrarium, because this is gonna be a little difficult. Hold on. Okay, so I opened it and this is gonna be a little challenging, but let's try it. So in that corner I have Hoya Chicken Farm, Hoya Carrii, Hoya Waymani Borneo, which I love. Oh my gosh, you should see how I'm holding this open. I have Hoya Bordenii from Unsolicited Plant Talks right here. She's making a beautiful comeback. What else? Numularoides. What else? Hoya that. It's really hard to film from here. Miss Calistrophylla. Look at that veining. That's gorgeous. Here I have Miss Fitchii. So they're like in a little competition. So which one do you like best? Miss Fitchii or Miss Calistrophylla? And then, oh my gosh, it's so hard. I have, this is gonna be impossible. Okay, let's see. Then let's go this way. So I have Miss Skinneriana. Her leaves are pretty big. Let's see. As you can see, it's hard to tell. Then I have Acuta Variegata. I love this one. This one was a gift from Gusty's Plants. I have Miss Gray Violans down there. Which one are you? This is such a nightmare. Miari Hoya is that right there. I ended up getting that, I think it was Etsy or eBay. I have Ranksan here, which this is the newest leaf and it's like double the size of the other two, so that makes me happy. Which one are you? This one, I'm pretty sure it's Publicalyx Hawaiian Purple. This is Hoya Bogar. This one, which one are you? Let's see if I can get her out. So this one is Hoya Warium. She's a cutie. And believe it or not, hidden in here is Polinera, which is just, they're just so tangled. So I'm gonna just leave them alone and just believe me that it's there. Okay. Goodbye to all of you beauties. And then let's keep going because I am determined to make this very fast. So I have this one right here, which is Hoya Crystal, and this is how it looks. It's kind of interesting looking. She's a cutie. I do love that it grows up, the growing pattern. Okay, let's see. And most of my Hoyas are on leca. I have Erythrostema shocking pink, and then I make cuttings and I put them there. And I know this is very, very bright because I'm near the grow light, but this is how she looks. And the veining is really interesting. It's really, really interesting. Oh my gosh, I just spilled water. But that's how it looks. See, no Hoyas. Here, Hoya. So this one is limoniaca. Hoya limoniaca. And she's growing. And I just did an unboxing with this one. And they have a brand new leaf. I didn't even know that. Here I have Hoyerii, Miss Retusa, Miss Shepherdii, and I hope you can see really good. I love how healthy they all are. Okay, so, and now we come to this, and it's mostly Hoyas. So I think I'm gonna do it like in sections so that it's a little easier and faster. And let's keep going. So right here, oh my gosh, I have Hoya Lucardesiana, and this one has a new baby leaf right now, and the growing pattern is so flipping cool. So I'm in love with it, and I'm glad that I see some growth because for the longest time it has not done anything. Behind that, I know it's hard to see, oops, but it's Hoya melliflua, and giving me a couple new leaves. This is the newest one. Let's see. I also have Caudata Sumatra, and Caudata Sumatra, it's like it's the new leaf does not look funky, which is kind of weird, and all the leaves just keep dropping, so we'll see. Then one of my favorite Hoyas that was on my wish list forever is Hoya globulosa, and I ended up getting this one from Gardino's nursery, and this is non-stop growth from the moment that it arrived. I know that it's kind of like hard to take a look at it, but I really hope you can appreciate how beautiful this plant actually is, and the pattern of these leaves, which are just so beautiful. And look how pointy the end is. This is beautiful. Then I have Hoya Optimistic right here, and look what another one is doing to her, because Hoyas are incredible. So I did all these cuttings because that's what I'm aiming for fuller plants, because I want to start a shop soon in the future. So I'm trying my best to get my plants to be bigger and heavier. And so let's see. So I placed them with some water and some leca, and you can already see the roots. And I think I did this, I want to say almost 2 weeks ago. So that's gonna be a nice fuller plant. And then I ended up getting this clandestina on Unsolicited Plant Talks, and this one, the first leaves were pretty cool, and then the newest leaf, it's kind of wider, which I love, but it's really bare, and if it doesn't get more leaves, I'm gonna go ahead and chop it and start over until it starts giving me more leaves. Here I have, so here I have Hoya Incurbula, which I love how round the leaves are. I hope you can see. And then Hoya Lacunosa, which I mentioned that I had the plant and only one strand survived. Okay, I guess I'm just going sideways here. So I have, this is Hoya Incrasata, and I love the shape of these leaves. They're so beautiful, and then it just keeps growing and growing. And this is the newest leaf, and it's just so beautiful. And behind her I have Hoya CB Ruthie, and same thing, she just keeps growing and growing. And then here I have Hoya Archboldiana, and look at these leaves. These leaves are like pretty big, quite pointy. You can hurt someone with this, and there's a lot of growth here. The bag noise is just Phil cooking because he's the best. Here, this is a little rescue from an unboxing that I did maybe a year ago or almost a year ago. And this is a little cutting of Hoya Australis tenuipes. And this is the only thing that survived. Let's see, this one, it's a little cutting of Hoya multiflora. Behind her I have Hoya Fungi, and Miss Fungi is finally giving me tons of leaves. So I have 1, 2, and then 3 leaves, which I'm happy, but they're not that big. Next to her I have Miss Meredithii, and the bottom leaves look quite funky. Ugh, it's kind of a hard angle. So the bottom leaves are really funky, but this one looks too straight, which is kind of bizarre, but I love it. And then this leaf is so large that it's just making it hang, but I'm happy, not complaining. Then I have, which one are you? You're Crystal, Hoya Crystal. So that's Hoya Crystal, and I really hope that you guys can see how beautiful this is, and the speckles are just so cute. I love it. I'm usually not that's not why I get plants, to be honest with you, but when I get them, I do see it as a bonus. Let's see, and then Miss Microphylla albomarginata, I ended up getting this one from Gardino. Okay, so second row. So back there, the very last one is Hoyappa Pallida. Let me see if I can come closer. So that one, it's super cute, and I have it in an enclosure because she is not growing, so I want to see if she does something. And then right here in the front I have Hoya soligamaniana. This is the newest leaf, and I think it's so beautiful and long, and the veining, I find it incredible. And I know that with the lighting it's just completely off, but I think you can get the point. Then this is the Hoya Memorial that I ended up getting from Gardino's too, and it's growing a lot. This has new leaves right there, and it's just doing great. Pulling a chair because I'm tired. Hoya Indonesia. This one, you can just look at her and she'll bloom. Look at her. Oh, see? Already blooming. So she has bloomed for me already 3-4 times, and it's going on number 5th. So I do love that, and all of this is brand new on it. Let's see what's inside here. So this one is my Hoya Rebecca. Mrs. Sad Curtsy Eye. I underwater her and she isn't happy. This is Miss Viola. This one was from an import, and you'll see a second Viola from an unboxing that I did last year. I have Miss Rotunda Flora, which she flipping loves Leica. Back there I have Hoya Ruvida. And let me see. She is just growing and growing and growing, which is awesome, because she was a small little cutting. And then I'm gonna go down here so that you guys can see. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I'm hungry, and so if you guys hear something funny, it's gonna be my stomach growling because I'm hungry. So Miss Hoya Sunrise, and she is getting sun stressed near the light, which I love. And she has all these crazy area roots because I put her in an enclosure. This one is Hoya Hal Konensis, and this one I actually had it in my Instagram. This one is 2 different Hoya Mindorensis, and you can see the varieties are completely different because you have this one with the massive leaves, and then you have this Mindorensis that just is thinner and sun stresses beautifully. So that's that. Let me go a little further back, and then this one is Hoya Spot. So I purchased this one, and the person that I purchased it from had no ID on it, so I have no clue what it is. But if you guys have any idea of what it could be, just let me know. This one is Hoya Revolubilis. Oh, let me have a seat because this is the way I have to do it. So let me see if I can move things around so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, so she just gave me this new leaf. She's a freaking cutie. Her leaves are so thick, it's not even funny how thick her leaves are. And she is just so cute, and I love her so much, and I hope that she does well for me. I just did an unboxing on this one because it was an import. Then we have Miss Hoya Crimson Queen, which I love her so much. Then I have Miss Hoya Densifolia, and I did the same thing with Densifolia because she grows so much and so fast, and you can see that it keeps growing. So what I did is I chopped her up and I chopped her up and I put the little cuttings in water and leca, and they're doing great. So they're gonna be soon be repotted with her so that it's a fuller plant, and I'm really excited about that. This is Hoya Natalie, and she wasn't doing absolutely anything for me, so I put her in this enclosure, and now it has the top 2 leaves are new, and I really do hope that you are able to see what I see, because I'm not sure. Okay, and let's see. I'm gonna have to sit on the other side, so please bear with me because I still have to do this side and this side, but it's not that many left, which is great. So, okay, let's see. And of course, Pinduli, who's... Pinduli, are you gonna say hi? That's Phil's dog. Okay. So, this one over here that is growing, that tendril, is Hoya Patricia. And when I got this one, it was just the very bottom 4 leaves, I think. And then it just kept growing. Mentioned earlier that I had another Viola, so this is the one, and she is just growing so wanky and crazy, and I just love her so much. And the new leaf, I'm in love with it because look how beautiful and glossy and perfect. She's just the best. Okay, down here I have Hoya Warium. Oh, let me move her. So this is Hoya Warium, and the leaves are just crazy. Hoya Variegata, which I know it'll be a leaf forever, so I'm really sad about that, but you know, what can you do? She can still look cute. Oh, let's see. Oh, I just had to say goodbye to Pinduli. Okay, I'm almost done. I promise. So then I have Hoya Quintiana. What a name. So this 2 I ended up cutting because of the growth pattern, and again I did the same thing because I want fuller plants. This one I can see a little bit of roots growing. I know it's kind of hard. And again, Phil's cooking. And then this one is Hoya Aldrichia. This is the newest leaf. Let me see if I can... I'm not sure if this is better. I don't know. I hope it is. So they're growing in this little cluster on top, and this is probably gonna be the worst video ever because everyone is like making a million noises. The dogs, Phil, my son. So my apologies. This was like very spur of the moment video. And then I have Miss Glabra, who doesn't love me. She is so, I don't know what her deal is, but I don't think she loves me. And so she just looks sad, and I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave her alone and see what happens. So here I have Hoya Hindu rope, and I don't know, all of a sudden she just started growing. She was very small, and I'm just glad she's growing because she wasn't doing much. And let me see if I can shut this off. I don't know. Let's hope that it looks better. So yeah, she's giving me all this growth. And back here, this is my Hoya Filensoni. So believe it or not, it's like 3 different plants. And it's interesting because the variety, the Filensoni, there's like 3 different I feel like it's like almost like different varieties, because I feel like when it comes to the veining, it's pretty much identical, but the leaf itself is like a lighter variety and a darker variety, and then this is the new leaf from the darker variety, and it's just kind of random. Let's see. And then I have a giant peduncle there. So I don't know, it hasn't really done much. I had a another little cutting in there, but ended up dying, because not all plants like leca, but this one's definitely did. So let me put it back. My gosh. And back there I have Hoya Jennifer, which, look at that wonky leaf. So I don't know, I just flipping love it. She's beautiful. And oh, and then Hoya Variegata, which doesn't look like much. It was bigger and it didn't like leca, hence the reason why I placed it there. I heard other people say they're more successful, but sadly I was not. And then I didn't do an unboxing, but this Hoya Patricia, I just got this from Gardino, and look at this freaking beauty. Oh my gosh, like I freaking love it. And behind her is Hoya Quintiana. And in here, what do I have in here? This is a mess. This is a mess. Too many. Let's see. No. What am I saying? You never can have too many Hoyas. Never. So let me show you this one so I can get it out of the way. So this is Hoya Shanae, something like that. And I just ended up getting this one from Gardino too. So this one and the Patricia I ended up getting from Gardino's, which are my favorite vendors. And so let me move this out. This is an Obscura. I don't know if you can see it, but she is a flipping cute little thing. Phil actually ended up getting me this one, and she was not, I don't know, it was so small. I was disappointed, but she is growing, which I'm happy. And then what in the world are you? Let me see if I can remember. So this one is Hoya Samoansis, and it was just a sad little cutting that I purchased from eBay, and when I received it and it was so small, I was a little disappointed, but I placed it in that little terrarium and it's growing. And let me see, let me close this. Oh my gosh, is there any casualties? Hold on, because it's not closing. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, why? Oh, haha. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. So, so this one is Hoya Akuda. And this is the one that I ended up unboxing on my video, on my imported Hoya video. And she's doing great. She is growing and she's gonna give me new leaves, and I just love her so much, and I'm glad she's bouncing back. And then back here, what do I have back here? So this one is Hoya Helgui Gia. Look at that veining. Are you not in love? That veining is beautiful. The new leaf is gorgeous. I just flippin' love it. I love veining, as you can tell. Okay, and then who are you? Oh, okay, so this one is Hoya Quincunervia, and this one I ended up having 2 plants on it. It's growing crazy, It's giving me a couple tendrils, and I'm just so happy with her. And I ended up getting this one from Unsolicited Plant Talks, and the other one, I think it was eBay, because I went through an eBay phase. You know, when you buy something overpriced and then you hate yourself for it, that's what I went through. Then I have Miss Hoya Bella, which is a bunch of cuttings because I ended up receiving it with root rot. And so yeah, I've been nursing it back to life, but it's just taking forever. But she's finally growing and she is looking pretty. And I ended up getting this at Hobby Lobby, and I just love it so much. And this is Miss, oh my gosh, look at this. So remember that I mentioned how Miss Optimistic is all tangled up? Look where it's coming from. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It's coming from here. And this is Hoya Publicalyx HF Blue. And look at that. Loves Leca. And apparently just being all over the place, giving me new leaves. And it's just incredible how it ended up just tangling itself on this one, and I need to untangle it, I know, but you know. And then last but not least is Hoya Quincunervia, which, oh my gosh, this took for, oop, I don't know what happened. So this took forever to root for me. It was a cut-in that I ended up getting from, where was it? From Coco Ranch. And I just love how beautiful the leaves are because they're really, really bright green. And I think they're gorgeous. It's really hard to get a good picture on it, but it's just pretty. So I want to say that I showed you just about all my Hoyas. I'm not sure if I missed something. I hope I didn't, but I think, yeah, I think that's it. So as I was saying, so I think that's all my Hoyas. I think, I'm not quite sure. I think, and I'm pretty sure they're like maybe 100, 101, or 103. I don't know. I didn't count, but oh, and I miss showing you, let's see, back here it's Miss Crimson Princess. See, I knew I was gonna forget because they're all over the place. So anyhow, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have any of these plants and how you like my collection. Again, thank you so much for subscribing and for supporting my channel. I am gonna try my best to start posting more often. I just have to figure out my whole new work schedule and life and family and make sure that my family, it's a priority. Anyway, thanks again, and until next time, bye.